Hello guys, Mr. Agrophobe here today. Today I have a build for the Summit Legendary, or you can play Heroic, either. But if you like my content guys, like and subscribe, and let's get into the build. Our first piece is the Catharsis Exotic Mask. Core attribute is a blue. Attributes are 18.8% income and repairs, armor regen, and the mod is 12% protection from elites. And the talent is a Vicious Cycle, taking damage, build stacks to a cap of 30, each stack grants 1% weapon damage, taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, and then dropping a healing cloud which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies in the cloud. Our second piece of gear is the backpack. We're using a Bellstone armory piece, so we get 1% armor regen. The core attribute is a blue. The attributes are 10.9% critical hit damage and armor regen. The mod is 12% protection from elites, and the talent is Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, so 60% bonus armor. Try and replace crit damage guys with crit chance. Our first piece of bulwark is the chest. 2 pieces 10% total armor, 3 pieces 1% armor regen, 50% shield health, and the 4th piece is makeshift repairs. Wherever you or your shield take damage, 20% of that amount is repaired to both over 15 seconds. The core attribute on the chest is blue. The attribute is 20% repair skills. The mod is 12% protection from elites, and we're using the chest piece because we get improved materials, increases makeshift repairs from 20% to 30%. Our second piece of bulwark is the holster, rolled to a blue core. Attribute is 17.6% repair skills. Remember guys, you can max all your stats out. Knee pads are bulwark, rolled to a blue. Attribute is 20% repair skills. And then our final piece of bulwark are the gloves, a blue core and 20% repair skills as well. The first skill we're using is the deflector ballistic shield, because it deflects the bullets back to the enemies, so they damage themselves basically, and you get damage from the Catharsis and you get damage from your pistol. But it's tier 6 because you have 6 blues, and those are the mods I have. And the secondary we're using is the Hive from the Technician, because that will heal your shield over time, and it basically has infinite charges because it's just sat on your back, you're not actually deploying it. But those are the mods I have. Our primary weapon is the M870, 15% shotgun damage, 12% damage to armor, 8% damage to targets out of cover, and we have Optimist. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine, and those are the mods. And our secondary is the Famous, 15% assault rifle damage, 21% health damage, 5% damage to targets out of cover, and we have Optimist again. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine, and those are the mods. But guys, we're mainly using the pistol, like 99% of the time. The pistol we're using is the Liberty Exotic Pistol. Core attributes are 15% pistol damage, 10% damage to targets out of cover, and the talent is Liberty or Death. Hits grant 2% weapon damage, stacks up to 30 times. Headshots consume all stacks, repairing your shield for 3% per stack. So we have the Hive that's gonna repair our shield. We're gonna have the actual gear set that repairs your shield at the same time, and if you're like critical, your shield's just about to break, if you get a headshot, it will repair your shield as well, guys. And you get tons of weapon damage. You get 60% if you get full stacks, and you get 30% weapon damage from the Catharsis. So you've got 90% weapon damage with your build with 6 blues, and it deflects all their bullets and kills them, guys. It's pretty good, this build, I like it. It's good for Summit, it's good for legendary missions. I'll show you Summit gameplay in the background. This is the overall build. 4-piece bulwark, Catharsis, Bellstone, and the Liberty. And we have the Artisan Hive and the shield. These are the stats, guys. It's all low, but it does hit hard, but you have so much weapon damage in the build. 49k armor regen. It's higher obviously because you have bulwark. And repair skills on the build, guys, just makes the healing better for your shield, because obviously the shield we're using, the deflector shield, is the weakest of them all, but it puts out damage unlike the others. Specialisation we're using is the technician. Mainly we're using this because we get obviously dismantling, 12% damage to drones, skill proxies and robotics, and we get the hive, which repairs our skills over time, and we get enhanced diagnostics, 10% skill healing. We have 15% increased sidearm damage, SMG damage and shotgun damage. But that's the build, guys. Try it in Summit. It's actually really good. But thanks for watching and have a great day.